a lot of tools here, and we're going to move some stuff around. I said I was done moving things around, but we're going to move some stuff around. Let me show you. This is currently a double table. So this is a Harbor Freight table with a table that I built. And it all looks like one piece because we did that. I've got a wall safe behind here, so it's really hard to make this wall look good. So I don't know. Do I take all this down and just build the wall nice so whenever we're looking at tools this way, we're looking at the back of the wall, and then I don't have all this around me? Or do I leave this here? Or do I pick this up and I put it in the corner over there? I've got to mount this to the shelf, that way I can stand and work on it instead of constantly pushing it over here. I don't know what to do. Putting the top box back on your toolbox, yeah. You're on your phone and it's terrible. Dang. Faster internet. Let's see, who got it? Yeah, Apache for the win. What's going on, guys? We just got back from Chili's and Academy and Lowe's and Best Buy. So I got myself a Fitbit, and I'm charging that right now. Gonna check my heart rate during when I'm feeling good, when I'm feeling bad, and in between to figure out am I really sick or not in between getting sick. So we'll have some baselines to go off of. It'll be good. We got a lot of stuff, man. We got a lot of stuff everywhere. Actually, what's in this Converse box? Oh, there's nothing, dude. I thought I was gonna find like screwdrivers or something. That would have been such a tools and tactics thing to have a box full of screwdrivers. Got a new skateboard. Got another element. And yeah, honestly, I don't know where to start. I bought 2 more of these. And I bought 2 more of these. Because this is like the ultimate rail system. I think I'm happy. I'm pretty happy with this background. This background looks good, right? This is a great background to talk to you guys with. So I'm not upset about the background. It's trying to get behind this thing and walking around and having the distance away from the camera is the problem here. This background's not bad. So we're definitely not doing anything here. The whiteboard, I wish it wasn't white. DeWalt all day versus Cobalt. There's no question about it. I didn't own a Cobalt tool. I don't even have one Cobalt. I don't even have Cobalt hand tools. There you go. We got some DeWalt on Milwaukee violence going on here. Ryobi. Ryobi's not bad in small doses. It just depends on what you're buying. If you need a, damn, I need a hat. I need a hat. I'm trying to grow out my hair longer, and The process looks awkward, but I don't think I'm ever going to cut my hair this short again. That's better. Ryobi lawnmower, Ryobi trimmer, Ryobi drill, Ryobi everything. Nice. I got the Ryobi lawnmower. It does okay. I got the Ryobi light, so I like this Ryobi light. There's no other tool company that makes a articulating light like that. Like, Ryobi's the only one that actually makes a useful clamp light that goes in any direction. And it's just unfortunate that it had to be Ryobi, but no one else makes it, so there it is. Using the 601 and the Vega ball and Allen bits, and the bits are flipping great. I only buy Harbor Freight and Amazon and eBay tools. No thank you, overpriced garbage. Yeah, just depends on what you're doing. Those are your stolen tools. Yeah, what's up? That's an awesome name. His name is Mendejo. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. I got to get started, I guess. We just got to start. We just got to do something. Thanks for the shout out. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I think I want to lay this into my shelf. Hi.
Are you doing a live?
I am doing a live. What's up?
Can we do the electrical later?
Too late. You going to bed?
I'm taking a shower and...
All right, bye.
Okay. Can we do it tomorrow?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay, love you.
Love you too. What do you call a rich Chinese man? I'm afraid to know. What's up, Ernst? Cha-ching. Oh my God, I never heard that one. Why not? That's crazy. What's up, LFL? We just got back from Academy and Best Buy and Lowe's and all of the above. I think we're gonna lay this probably on top of this shelf, and we're gonna notch out 3.5 inches, and then make this flush with the face of this shelf. We're probably just gonna jigsaw it real quick. I think. Have not exactly decided what to do. But all I know is if I don't start, dude, nothing's going to get done tonight. We can't just sit here and talk about tools all night. We got to do something. This was my previous camera rail. This is my previous camera rail. Even did the offset kick to re-support itself. And we probably... We should probably leave this alone. Man, it's like I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to like cut out a window where my camera sits and then have this angle. Do I want to cut out a hole right there and then like place a tripod? What does that do for yeah, see, that's not terrible. And then you got tools going on here, and you're talking. Let's see what that looks like. This is not going to stay. We're going to have to put you in this stupid thing. Oh my God. Trolls, yeah, lots of trolls. It's alright. Trolls push out the algorithm too, guys. Don't be hating on the trolls. This is not going to work though. I can tell you that. Okay, I see the first issue is we need a longer one of these to shoot across. Okay, I see the first mistake. The first mistake is not putting you guys in this. There we go. How would you guys feel if I started shooting all my videos horizontal? Vertical, like this, instead of widescreen. Even the long formats. If we just started doing this format, I could convert them to shorts so much easier, and I don't have to think so much about this whole setup. Because if I do it horizontal, you guys have to hold your phone sideways. Probably. I'm not sure what the screen's going to do here. But I suppose I could do that too. That's not terrible. I'm really undecided on what I want to do here. I'm about to switch it back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. See, I can't read the chat from there either. Nice to see you again. Hope you and Joe are doing good. I don't know. What's that smell, cat? What are they feeding you? What's up, Jesse? You gotta be Muslim or something? It's because of the beard? Maybe. Got some new sunglasses. Dude, I miss sunglasses. All I can wear is these and the prescription, so they tint. And I can't even see good enough to wear sunglasses if I wanted to. See here. What's up, Denny? Trying to decide the format of the videos coming up. I like this background. I just wish that I could walk behind the wall here, because I've built this thing so it works for videos really good. Because if not, you'd be staring like into my living room. Just hot here. What's with the alignments? This is a electrical tool channel slash code ethics. What do you want to call it? Everything it takes to be an electrician, and of course shenanigans in between. I think. Oh, new video from Klein is dropping tomorrow. Klein sent me a tool. In this package. So we've got a tool directly from Klein. It's unreleased, and it's actually amazing. So that's coming out tomorrow. Maybe like 10 o'clock, maybe 9. I'm not sure yet. But you're definitely going to want to see that one. It's pretty cool. You can't turn a MacBook Pro sideways and type on it. Yeah. Oh, eyeglasses. I got you. Not sunglasses, eyeglasses. Let's see here. Yeah, I think so. I did the Klein video in this format. And then when I edit my shorts, it's easier just to cut them in. We might do a couple of videos up and down like this. They watch fine on the phone, which is what most people are watching anyway. And I don't know. Like I said, I have not decided what I'm going to do. The keyboard types what it wants. All right. What's up, CNF? What's going on? We are picking up this room a little bit. We're organizing. We've got a bunch of tools everywhere. Trying to figure out what I want to do. So, I think we decided we're going to be keeping this at least. So we might make it more functional. But earlier today, I stretched this thing pretty bad, so I've got to flex it. Like that. So I have to grab that battery charger. There we go. Okay, so we got our rail back. That holds our camera. What's up, Russ? Jesse's a journeyman too. Awesome. That's what they say on the spy optic paperwork underwater basket weaving. Can you guys see Klein's newest tool right now? Do you guys see it? Does anybody see it? No? Alright. It's coming out tomorrow. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to leave this here. We're going to leave that there. We might replace this piece with a different rail to grab onto. I think there's so much stuff in my feet, man. Where is the... Yeah, recently this thing started letting me down in unforgivable ways. Like, see how it has some play in it? Been driving me crazy. Oh yeah, you can see where we might have potentially bent it out of whack a little bit. It never moved again now. Okay, we gotta clamp this here. What? 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 Are you a good boy? Hey, you wanna get on the couch? The couch. Get on the couch. The couch. Get on the couch. Up. Get on the couch. Doodle. Couch. The couch. Get on the couch. Up on the couch. Get couch. Yes, up there. No, hey. The couch. Cop. Get on the couch. Get on the dog couch. Up. Go on up there. Good boy. Go on up there. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. You're so smart. You're so smart. It's not the dog from Richie Rich. It's a smart dog. Are you sleepy? He wants me to go to bed with him. That's a cat. Yeah. It is in fact a cat. Oh, you know what? I think I might have ghosted a company. I was just thinking about something. A company reached out that made tripods. They made a crazy one that stuck to a car with a magnet and had really, really good mechanisms on it. And I'm fidgeting with this tripod so much right now. And I just remembered when I was sick, they reached out. And I was emailing back and forth and they wanted some examples. I'm live.
You're facing this way?
Almost. But no. But I could have been. How long were you walking down the hallway?
I did real fast.
Did you guys see Angela's titties or not, guys? In the chat, let me know if you saw them.
You faced it this way?
I don't know. I've been messing all around with this camera.
Robert,
Angela.
you need to keep this door shut, sir.
You shouldn't be walking around with your titties.
It's my house.
It's true. It's true. I think you're good.
Was it faced towards you or towards...
When I saw you, the camera was facing this way. In here.
It must be.
Not out there. Oh, the channel would be down. Like, it would be, they just canceled the whole channel, so it'd be alright. Everyone would definitely screen grab it.
Robert, stop
And
it.
then they put it all over the internet.
Okay.
But we would know already. They would already.
Oh my goodness.
The AI is like always looking for titties. It's like, oh, we know what those are.
Okay.
Why, no matter how tight I tighten this, does it not get tight?
I don't know. I gotta go sleep.
You're going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's no fun.
Well, you won't let me show my titties. I'm just kidding.
This works.
Oh my god, again. Close the door.
Everyone says hi.
Oh, hi.
Everyone's great. It's Angela, and she's wearing a nightie.
Y'all are crazy.
But turn around, what can they see? They can see your shoulder.
Not that.
What's going on, guys? You look tired.
I am very tired.
Why are you tired?
Because it's late o'clock.
Take that.
Thanks. Love you.
Love you too. Do you like what I did with the place?
It looks so different.
I haven't done shit.
I know, that's what we forgot.
That's why I named the live. Is this going to be a productive live? Probably not.
I know you too well. I'm gonna shut this.
Okay.
That way I can't accidentally show off something.
You're gonna be sleepwalking, like flashing.
You never know. I might.
Alright. Okay, so we got that taken care of. I feel like that's not working anymore. Close that door. Yeah, the door's shut. There you go. Door is shut. You know what? After all that, I think what we're going to do, we're just going to make another rail. We're going to make another one of these to go that way. That's what we're going to do. And to do it, we're going to grab all these tools and nothing with a battery on it? Really? Okay. Yeah, we're going to use a different one. Or we could use that one. We're going to borrow this one. My God, there's so many things to do in this room. What are we making / fixing? We're going to take this longer rail. And we're going to... Let me answer that question in a second. I don't really know how this is going to go, actually. We're just going to have to see how it turns out, because this isn't working. Now we need a Phillips. Okay. Nice to see you back. The pliers kit for $99. I did, man, but I just can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe I should buy it. I don't know. I sent Klein the video with their new tool that they just they haven't released it yet. I think it just launched, whatever that means. I don't think it's out yet. And the video comes out tomorrow, and I was talking to the Klein rep today, or it's not really a rep, it's somebody that works in the at the factory, pretty much, the lab, if you will. And they told me I can just start sending some SKUs, and they're going to send me whatever. So I suppose I'll need the Milwaukee to compare to the Klein, dude, but I really don't like Milwaukee hand tools. I like this Milwaukee hand tool. I don't know if Klein has made something like this that can beat it. This is a very good tool. If you don't know, these are excellent. And they're not the flat nose. They're the needle nose version of this. And they work very well. Did you see Morgan's Ulster clip with the discount code? No, some stuff, man, I don't like Ulster, so it's just bulky. I like I like DeWalt. So when I buy my tools, they already have the best clip in the business. That's mainly why I buy DeWalt, because this goes on any belt legitimately no problem. So when you look at a tool belt, you got your full rig. Come on. Here's a gator back here. Here's a gator back here. And if we were to pull this here like this thing clips to any belt. Of course, we missed it the first try. Like a deep carry. So you don't have to worry about this falling off. Even bigger pouches like this, like the bigger rounded overs, it just grabs. So if you're a Milwaukee guy, you might be into Ulster, because Milwaukee doesn't have as good of a clip as DeWalt does. But DeWalt has one of the best clips. It's completely flat. It carries all of the weight across the whole length of the tool as much as it can, because you got all that surface area. And then it's extra deep. And it's extra open. Where the Milwaukee clips just don't do that. They're more of a triangle. And they pinpoint most of your weight in one spot, which makes the tool kind of cant different ways. The DeWalt really just sits on any belt, wherever you want to put it. So Ulster is not my thing. Had to throw that out the door to make more room. Okay, so this is the back side of that. That's what that looks like. Not so pretty, but functional, so whatever. We need to get a piece of wood. Probably from here to here. That way we can clamp to it. That one's not long enough, and it's almost 12 o'clock, and my neighbors already hate me. So we're not going to make too much noise. But we probably are going to make some noise. I don't see any one by. I got cedar. I should have a piece of white wood up there. What's up there? I can use my phone. What is that? That's too short. That's too short. That's tempting. Of course, that's hardwood. It's so tempting though. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. No, it's not going to reach. Yeah, we need like 3 feet. Why is this camera so close? That's better. What's up, John Doe? We need... I don't want to do another 1.5 inch thickness across. It's looking like we might have to, though. I see something here. Hang on. Nope, that's not long enough. Oh. Here's a piece of a bed. That's perfect. That's what we need right there. If you don't know if your daughter wants LEDs underneath of her bed, all you got to do is get some jet line and span it across all the supports for your mattress, and then start twisting your string around the LED strings to create like a braid of LEDs slash string, and then tie it off accordingly. And you can float your LEDs underneath your bed, and then you get like a glowing effect. That's why there's string on this. That might take a minute. Okay. All right. I think we've got the perfect saw to cut this too, because it's gonna be quieter. Don't you try falling on me. Battery in there? Yes, battery's in there. Nice. Saw's pretty quiet. Okay. Let's see here. around. Get the factory side over here. I need Phillips. I don't have a Phillips. I like how I found the Phillips right after that. It's always fun. Cool. All right, so it is too short. So we need to be up by almost every bit of it. Damn. We might have to go with something bigger. That's upsetting. Okay. Okay. Hang on. We could probably do that. I don't even know what to do anymore. This is how you split the wood. This is going to be a tutorial on how to split the wood, is what is about to happen. Shit. Oh, actually, that works perfectly. Yeah, actually, that works. That works perfectly, but the chance of it staying. Well, appreciate it, man. We're doing sketchy stuff anyway, so you probably couldn't bear to watch. There's no way this is going to stay. We're gonna try anyway. Looks like it's working. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. You know what? I think that'll work. I think that's going to work. I think that's going to work fine. So, let's see here. Yeah, so let's see here. That's going to be the... Well, that's not bad. That's not bad because I can be over here. We gotta check the light. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm gonna check the comments. Oh yeah, there you go. Check out Tools of Souls video. Okay. What's the question? I don't see any questions here. Do you think the Klein could do that kit for less? Asking since this is your area. Can Klein do that kit for less? Yes. Yes, but it has to be heavily on sale. So when Klein was heavily on sale, I picked up these for $23. And it came with, I might have to dig up what it all came with. But yeah, Klein can do that kit for $3. They just probably can't afford to do it all the time. The Milwaukee kit, what does it come with? It comes with diagonals. It comes with linesmen. Does it come with needle nose? What does that kit come with? What's the cheapest you got the DeWalt branded t-shirts for? Best you've seen is 14. That's a pretty good price. I think I got them for about $20 each. Why don't you get your vet discount at Lowe's anymore? That's weird. Yeah, tell me what comes in that kit. I feel like I picked up this kit specifically, or maybe I bought these separate because they're beautiful. I can't remember. Yeah, it's hard to find Klein on sale. It works really good though. So Juan's going to look up the kit for us. He's going to tell me what comes in the kit. I got these for a really good price, though. While he's doing that, I'm going to continue setting up the studio. All right, so we got this set up. So if you guys don't know what this is, Crocs have the gator. Crocs Racketeers, I think. What the Crocs Racketeers? Yeah, there you go. Racketeers. Racketeers Crocs. How do I feel about them? Man, a lot of people talk bad about Racketeers, but some of their tools are pretty decent. What do we have here? We have flare outs on the handles. I've got to click back one more time because the camera's so close. We got flare outs on the handles, so they're easy to grab. We've got glow-in-the-dark handles up here, which is a nice touch for addicts. If you put your tools down, trust me. You've got a lock, which doesn't get in the way. We've got the screw shears. We've got the angled cutters. That's almost like loppers. They're not just straight, so you get more leverage there. And then we get a really cool feature where these are the same size whether you are stranded or copper or solid. So these are number 8 on this side. And these are number 8 on this side. So some strippers you got to flip them around to get to, you know, solid versus stranded. You got to go up one size. Number 10 is 8, and then the 8 is a 6, or whatever it is, you know, 12 is 10. So these don't change. Okay, needle nose, 2 linesmen. Strippers. And a wire cutter. Okay, so you get the needle nose, so you get a pair of needle nose. We got the strippers. We get the linesman. And we get the diagonal. So these are typically $30 each right here. So that's $90 right there. And then you're getting strippers. Does it also come with screwdrivers or not? That's the question. Does that kit come with screwdrivers or not? When you're dealing with hand tools, that's going to be like what you're going to be using all the time for like a professional. You don't want to try and save 20 bucks and then go to work every day and save $20 across 3 different hand tools. If you can save 20 bucks on one tool, that's different, right? You don't want to save 20 bucks and go mediocre tools across the board. You could do mediocre strippers that you got for 10 bucks and live with them for a little bit, but have your, you know, the tools that you use every day, the higher end. But I wouldn't buy that Milwaukee set and just live with it to only save $30 across the board. No, don't send me anything because I don't even have my phone on. My other phone is charging, so this phone's going to likely die anyway. And if it does, I'll just restart the live because I got too much to do tonight. I'm going to be in here all night, so. Love your Klein pliers and screwdrivers. Also bought the 4th of July edition. Your birthday set. Nice, nice. That's cool. Cool. Tool cartel. Yeah, I would say the Milwaukee set, when you get all these for $100, you can get these for $100. And the Klein stuff is better than Milwaukee all day. So what I will say about the Milwaukee set is that it's an excellent value, and only 2 of their hand tools are decent. But their newer stuff, man, it has bump outs right here. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but Klein has a forged bump out right here. And it's prevalent on the handle, like it's defined as like a chunk. And it's just a wear and tear point, because when these tools are in a bag or something and they're rubbing on each other, it's just a wear and tear point. These handles need to be completely smooth. You can't afford to be having no raised, no edges, no hard lines, nothing here. So the newer Milwaukee stuff has some issues just on the handles alone, is all I'm going to say. All your tools are snap-on? Nice. Needle nose, wire strippers. Needle nose, wire, okay, diagonals. A tape measure. Wire strippers. Torx 6, fastback knife. What is a Torx? Knipex copy. 107. Must be nice to be rich. I wouldn't call me rich, but I've also worked for all this stuff, man. Needle nose, wire cutter, 25 feet. I don't know what Torx is. Oh, yeah, exactly. The snap-on stuff. You know what? If it works, right? If you want to have to not worry about ever having to warranty something and it works for you, it works for you. I don't see it personally. I couldn't buy Snap-on. But if Snap-on performed for mechanics the way that Klein performs for electricians, then so be it. But I know it doesn't because Klein exists. So buying a pair of Snap-ons like this, it does not make sense. Why would they give you a Torx driver? That's so random. That's so random. They give you a Torx screwdriver with that kit. Look, all I'm going to say is this is 30. Those are usually 25. And those are close to 30. And you don't need to buy the Milwaukee set to get good tools. And you probably shouldn't buy the Milwaukee set. I gotta lock that. Okay. Why does it have an American flag? They're made in China? Let's see. Let's find out. Why do they have an American flag? How are they made in China? Let's see. Klein Tools, Mansfield, Texas. Klein Tools, Mexico. Made in USA. Made in USA. American manufacturing. Mansfield, Texas. Oh, because this one's made in, I think these are made in the USA. Not all of Klein. Yellow Klein is definitely made in China. These gotta be, if these aren't made in the USA, that's terrible. Can you imagine these being made in China? No, these are made in the USA. Oh, God, I thought it was Milwaukee. Yeah, Milwaukee's definitely made in China. Even the USA stuff. I don't think all the USA stuff is made in USA for Milwaukee. Just like a lot of the Klein stuff, like this marker here, this is definitely made in China. Okay, so we got this taken care of. That's one. So I sure to slide this all the way up. Articulate this. This can rock up and down. We don't need this anymore. Which means I probably don't need that EMT anymore. But you never know, man. We might need the EMT for something, so we're going to leave it up there for now. This is good here. We can leave all this stuff here. Who said that comment? We'll see you later, Toolsby Josh. People are dumb saying stuff. I wish I was rich like that man has worked for them all. Someone said to me, too, the other day. And I'm like, bro, shut it. He was talking about somebody else. He was talking about the guy that said it about Snap-on tools. Yeah. All right. Okay, I can pick up this table whenever. This is going to stay. So that's decided there. This is staying. The background is staying. Yep, background is definitely staying. That's got to do something. We got to do something with that. Good night and leave the bear alone. It's only buffering because I clicked the back button and then it why does it matter if it's made in America? America jobs is better for the economy. Yeah. It's true. He's right. TDI. I'll say it to your face. FTDI. Nice. This is what we're going to do. I think we're going to pick this up and put it right here. Or disassemble it, cut the wood shorter, and put it right here. But we got to get this shelf clear. I save my Amazon boxes and just use them for big open trash cans. You only want mojito when you're at your sister's house. Boom, roasted. Yeah, I gave the construction coworker a handy twice at work. Put him straight. Does that mean... No, dude, you're completely straight. You're good. I can see why you'd be worried though. All electricians do that, so it's all good. Okay, bottom shelf. I gotta pick this thing up. I'm gonna risk breaking this shelf. No, see, that's too low. So it's gotta go in the middle shelf. Okay, how tall is that? Probably 8.5. Yeah, see, I'm not cutting 2 shelves. So we can take 4 inches off. We can take 4 inches off. So the top. We take 4.5 inches off. Four and a half inches. It sits on this shelf. We cut out 3.5 inches on this shelf. And then it comes flush up here. And can we do that? Let's see here. Where did we drill holes? We didn't. We can do that. Damn. I kind of wish we couldn't do that because that's going to be a little bit of work. We made this thing completely fixable, take apartable, what do you want to call it, adjustable. So it's not like it really matters, but still a little bit of work. Can't reach in the top of that. There we go. Okay, we'll leave that hanging. So all we got to do is take out 3 screws out of the top. 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. This pops off. Cut it shorter, and then put it right back. I just realized we should do this to the wrong side. Damn it. Oh well. We should just do it on this side. It makes more sense. Is it screwed on the side there? It's nailed there. Oh my God. We designed it for the top side only. We designed the easy take apart on the top side only. So that's what we're gonna do. It has been decided. All right, so we're gonna get the probably a T30 here. Yeah, these screws are long purposely to go all the way down. That way I can switch these boards out whenever I want to. Easier. So I planned for this ahead. Just to know I'd be doing it this soon. Okay. All right, so technically we already have 3 inches there with no top cap. We could just not install a top cap and do something else. No, this is a 6-inch. It's a 6-inch deck mate. I made it that way the top cap would just pop right off for the future. And it worked in our favor because the top cap just popped right off. Okay, so that's 3 inches. We only have to take 1.5 inches off of each one of these. It's a mock-up, so I had the nails banged. I didn't want to float them too badly. Wanted to be able to push on them. Yeah, we're going to get the sheetrock off now. There's definitely a screw down there. There it is. Recip saw. Recip saw is probably the quietest thing I got. Probably just recip it, right? You're about to do the finished electrical on a 1,500 square foot house. Full house rewire. Nice. Those are fun. I just did a final on a 2,300 square foot house that burnt down. And keep in mind now, when you are in your hallways, you're in your hallways and you're in the bathroom, you got to measure from your sink 6 feet out the door and around the corner on the hallway walls for GFCI receptacles. So it's becoming really common to install a GFCI receptacle in your hallway because it winds up being within 6 feet of the sink in your bathrooms now. That happened in their master, and they had to put a GFCI plug on one of their plugs as you entered from the master to the bathroom. And they also had to put another one in the hallway going towards the bathroom. And then also you had to have a GFCI receptacle in the attic not because GOCIs are required in the attic, but because equipment requiring service in 422 is listed as the heating equipment. So if you've got a AC unit in the attic, you must provide a GOCI receptacle for the servicing of that equipment. It's not a flat out code that says if you're in an attic you have to install a GOCI. But because of that extra verbiage in there about the equipment requiring service, it makes you put a GOCI plug there. And I'll let the guy send me pictures today. I didn't fail the whole job. Homeowners got to get back in their house, especially after the house is burned down and they've been in a hotel or whatever. So I like to keep jobs moving, but food for thought on that one. Who are you going to saw? Okay, so if we do install a top cap, come on, please say it. What's up, Donmar? What is he saying? It's me, Mario. Is that what you want me to say? I'll try to say it, bro. They do say it. It's true. Can you say it? It's a me, Mario. Beef strips and clams. Pineapple chicken. Yeah, they talk about food again. Nice. Did you run GOCI to the hallway, then series to the rest of the bathroom? Or was there additional GOCI in the bathroom? So, I'm the electrical inspector, so I just call out what the code is. So, I'm very familiar with the code, and I can articulate and explain to you guys exactly why. And that's what I do for everyone in the field. I don't just write up something and tell them to fix it. I make sure they understand why. So that's kind of why I created this channel. But he just had to install just a regular device, just a GFCI device in the hallway, and the bathroom, and the attic, and the bedroom, and the attic. Stop asking or you won't be able to until Tuesday. Why so sloppy? This is just extra whatever. Oh, and then we built a volt claw thing. We built our own volt claw, so I was just cramming wire very quickly into a box. This is just here for now. This is not for presenting right now. We were toning and tracing out wires and doing all kinds of stuff, showing you guys how to use a toner. So I just ripped the wires out real quick. And then I need to tie all the grounds together just so they're all tied together. What we're going to do right now, we're going to cut off. I like the idea of having one top cap at least, I think. Is that too much to ask for? Maybe none. We could turn this thing upside down. I think I'm going to turn this thing upside down once it's all said and done. So we are going to cut off 1.5 inches across the board. That's what we're going to do. That's what we should do, so that's what we are going to do. And to do that, we're going to, let me switch this around. Nope, I gotta switch it around again. There we go. Let's do this. The hell's wrong with that 2x4? Just gonna mark them real quick. There's no way this is gonna turn out level anyway. So let's just start cutting. No chance this looks good when we're done. Okay, so that one went down at a slight angle. We are going to, that looks terrible on camera. That is not my view. Maybe I should get down low with the camera. That looks bad. Okay, we're gonna try again. We're gonna do better. I have to angle this thing up a little bit. Maybe like there. That one's better, but it's still down. Let's do another one. Man, they're still down, and I'm trying to pull up. I'm actually trying to pull up, and they are still down. Well, that might be the best one, but that's not saying much. Okay. I should probably vacuum that up. I'm gonna get the vacuum. Okay. Electrician cleaning up. Let's see here. We want to go like probably as far in the corner as we can go. I think. Like over here. Maybe we just center it. Let's just center it. So we got to cut out exactly this much. Damn, this thing is huge. Why is this thing so huge? Yep, I guess that's what we're gonna do. It's too big, man. It's too big. We gotta fix it, man. Okay. We're gonna cut this too. I don't want to cut it, but it's just too much for no reason. So I got one screw in here and 2 nails. I'll pop the screw out. Take that. Okay. Okay. Just cut it right there, I guess. Why not? That actually looks good. Okay. All right. Yeah, this one. Yeah, we gotta cut every bit of that too. All right. What was hydraulic? No, that's just a little 12-volt screwdriver. Show my feet while I clean. Damn. Savage. Did I throw the freaking vacuum out the door again? Okay. I'll be so glad to get this thing off the floor, man. Yeah, that subcompact hydraulic from Rigid ain't coming out for another year. We'll do 31 1/4. Yeah, we'll do that. The pin go. I'm thinking I'm going to actually back it up a little bit just to make sure, because this is the one that I don't want to have to recut twice. We're gonna we're gonna make sure. All right. Now, I don't have the best blade for this. It's not a wood cutting blade. Wish me luck. We're just going to go for it. Should be fine. This is pretty loud. This one's pretty loud. Can we go quieter? Yeah, we can. That's way quieter. I wasn't able to turn my saw. We had to stop. We should probably... Oh my God, look at all the mess down below. Look what you did, Juan. I can't see what I'm doing. I cannot see. All right. Now we got a hard maybe. That was a hard maybe. Oh, you know what? You know what I took for granted was maybe that the guy that made the shelves actually made them the same depth off the wall. So this is going to have a slight overhang, but I can live with that. Or I could cut more off. But I can always cut more off later. I think we're going to make it work just to get it off the damn wall. Yeah, because see, look. See, we're perfectly flush right there. We're perfectly flush right there. We're flush right there. But then we got a stupid gap right there. So the shelves that we're trying to attach to are just not ideal. But that's okay. I can live with that. So that's what the finish can look like. Throw some sheetrock on it. We gotta think about that. There's nowhere to put this tripod. It doesn't even stay up by itself anymore. Maybe there. We got a screw there. That might be good for now, because we do want to. We probably want to take it down and put a top cap up, and I'll probably cut these neater. But that's kind of the idea we're going for. We could just throw some sheetrock on it as well. But of course we cut it with the recip saw, so it's not going to be perfect. So yeah, the background here. It's going to be for teaching you guys how to do electrical, showing you guys how the toners work, and making up different boxes, things like that. Every once in a while someone will ask me, how does this screwdriver work? And it's a lot easier to show you guys how the tools work when the wire is like actually in a box. We can actually take wire together and we can tie it together without the wire just spinning because it's not actually in a box. So it's way easier to present a tool when you have a box. So that's ultimately what that's for. This you guys will never see up there anyway, but it's going to bug me. So we're probably gonna just sheetrock it. And then we gotta add this box back wherever it came from. But this is kind of perfect. See, because all the extra wire is there. So I can just continuously just pull out more wire when I need it. As this gets messed up or whatever happens, or it just gets cut just from demonstrations. So it made this thing just extra deep. So I think this shelf is kind of perfect for what it's doing now with it being cut. It's just, man, we underestimated how crooked the existing shelves were going to be setting this thing on. Like, I'm looking at this right now. I don't even think that shelf is level down there. Next part, please. You're stuck in neutral. Yeah. Right on, guys. Appreciate it. I'm still trying to think what I'm going to do. Next part. All right. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Moving on. What's next? Jeez. We are going to have something attached to the top. We are going to have a top cap. There's no doubt about it now because that's going to move. So that gets it off the floor. Next part is... Okay, so we got the clamp there now. We added that. We got this. Next part is probably just organizing because we kind of did what we want to do. Maybe we should finish it. Let's see if I got sheetrock. Or maybe we can make a cut. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. We will get... Is it this one? It's not that one. This one. It's this one here. We're going to have to back this out. Okay, now these are tacked together with nails. And yeah, so there's like no room to stand in this place. I think it's just nails. Yeah, it's just nails. Now they are ring shank. They are ring shank nails. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we can attach this on the back side of the wood, or we can... Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. There you go. Yeah, so this is going to go here. This is the back. Huh. You can't put it on its face because it's too freaking wobbly. It's very wonky. My phone is trying to die. I could restart the stream. What do you guys want to do? Phone's trying to die. Do I restart the stream with the newly charged phone and come right back? What are we doing? I think I just need to go run and plug it in. Let me see if I can get a charger. God, there's stuff everywhere. By the time I get this knot undone, the phone is going to die. And we have 1%. The stream's still going to die. This phone is still going to die. I promise you this phone's going to die. We're at 1% battery. There's no way. I don't care how good this Samsung charger is. This stream has got to be dropping. I don't even want to breathe on it right now. Okay. Let me go get some screws. Okay, I had a whole box of 2.5-inch construction screws, and I think they're still in the back of the car, so now I got to scrounge for like 4 screws. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I found one. And then I threw the driver down in a panic when I saw the phone was about to die. So I don't even know where it is. Here it is. Okay. What's the piece we cut? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna see what that does. We pushed it out just a little bit to make it tighter. We might need to adjust it. We will see what happens. I need 2 more screws. Found one. Where did the speed square go? Stream is still up, that's good. Should be somewhere right there. One more. There's always a rule of one more, right? Did we already hit the rule of one more? I am still here, amazingly. It's a good charger. I planned for that. I knew it was going to be a little bit tight. It's an easy fix. That's exactly where we want that. Yep, that is perfect. I can live with that. Yeah, it's a demo wall for the videos. If I'd have had this demo wall up, look, it's late, so you guys are the real ones. I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. You guys ready for the secret? Everybody let me know in the chat if you want to see Klein's unreleased screwdriver. My video drops probably 10 o'clock tomorrow. It's an unreleased screwdriver that Klein made from Japan. You guys want to see it? So this is what they call their fast bit true grip screwdriver. And it is very much like a vessel. But you know what? I think it might be better than a vessel. Look at that. This thing's amazing. It's actually amazing. Wait until you see the video what we did with it. It's pretty cool. So the video drops tomorrow. You'll have to see all the features. You'll drop some shorts about it too and stuff. But yeah, Klein sent it directly to me. And we've been bouncing ideas back and forth. They copied the vessel. Yeah, it's actually from Japan. So it says it's made in Japan. Made in Japan. Don't drop your shorts too far. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Looks like a wear. Yeah, dude, that stud is crooked as a motherfucker. Look how crooked that stud is. Who installed that stud? What the hell is going on there, dude? We gotta fix that. Whoa. How, man? How? Come on. Freaking amateur hour over here. Did that screw really just break? I think that screw broke. We will have to fix that screw once we fix it. That's better. That's better. I can live with that. The installer was drunk. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need to start drinking. That's the problem. It's lack of. Okay. So now, in the background of this, we can put all kinds of fun stuff. So we're making the videos. We can have like all the Klein tools set up, or the Milwaukee in the background, whatever it is, we can do it. That'd be cool. We'll do that later. I think this might look good right here. In this opening right here. Oh, it doesn't fit. It does not fit. Unless we angle it. If we angle it, let's see. Nope, angling ain't gonna work. We tried that. Okay. Okay, so we got that off the floor. That's good. Actually doesn't look too bad. That right there is going to be the death of me. It's gonna haunt me. That's okay. Surush says, what? It's made in Japan. Yeah. Also looks like the Vera. What happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know who Surush is talking about. Or two. There's no floor space in here. I gotta get rid of so much stuff. Yeah, make me put down this sheetrock right in a minute. Take that. Well, that looks so much better. It hides the, it hides some of the terribleness. And I'm all for it. Where did we put all the sheetrock screws? Where did we put them all? We had about 17 of them. There they are. Yeah, the leverage on this thing, man. Here, we'll make a new hole. Right here. We'll see if we can two-finger it. Look at the leverage on that, man. It's so good. Of course, my fingers are really strong from being in the field for years, but it's still. It's still a lot of torque. Very decent. Very decent. But I haven't shown you the coolest part about this screwdriver yet. You guys have to watch the video tomorrow. One is asking about dongles with curry. I don't even know what that is, so it's all good. You can tell he's not a working electrician because you use a high torque impact to turn the screw. That's absolutely true. You caught me. I'm electricianing all wrong right now. Oh, they also sent me this little keychain thing. That thing's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. It's good to see they're still making stuff like this, you know? We need a level. We need something. We need a piece of strut, I guess. And is that electrician enough for you? Oh my God, it moves. We gotta clamp it with our clamp fingers. That'll work. Hey! Oh. Ha! It looked amazing while I was holding it. It's pretty close enough. It's close enough for an electrician. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now we got to pick up a whole bunch of crap. We changed locations at work, and we're next to the place with the wonderful kafta and hummus. Nice. Is that a good thing, Apache? Chicken enchilada soup is your favorite. Unbreakable cover plates. Tactics, your channel got hacked. Figuring out how to get it back. on alternate account. Hey, Sarush, have you ever seen one of these? Shit, I don't have it. Have you ever seen a YubiKey? We don't care about shoebox screws, yeah. Nylon. Have you ever seen a YubiKey, Sayer? Here, you get one. YubiKey. This right here. You seen one of those? You can tie your Google account password to this USB. And then you physically have to have this USB to open your Google account. So, for example, if I went on my phone here, let me unlock it. So if I plug this in, let me see what happens. It opens up the calendar. If you were to try to log into your Google account, right? And you go to you go up here and you go to log in, right? So you sign out of your account and you go to log in. And it'll ask you for your password, right? But instead of it asking for your password, my phone will ask me for my YubiKey. If you tie your Google account to these, you have to have the physical USB to open your Google account. So even if somebody has your password, you still need to physically have this, and you still have to touch this button to display it. So even if you left this plugged into your computer, which isn't a smart idea, but even if you did leave this YubiKey plugged into your computer at all times, you still have to tap this for it to work. Fast login. Apache. That's what you should put your Google account on. Okay, we have a couple of pieces of wood here. We have a lot of shit on the floor there. And yeah, that's what we got to do. So let's pick it up. I hate tripods, man. Tripods and I do not get along. Yeah, but they're so bulky, man. You can't have both, right? You're gonna have a big bulky tripod that's really strong, or you're gonna have a low profile one that fits just about anywhere in this little tight space. So you gotta pick which one you want. I need the little small tripod, unfortunately. I love the flex jigsaws, man. Touching this with my foot is gonna be a mistake. We're gonna sawdust on this for all eternity. We're gonna get some shoes. Where's that on my foot? Oh, okay. There was no room in here. Watch out, tape. I'm gonna crush my vacuum. Can we even... Oh my gosh, they are so loose. You see that? That's crazy. We gotta tighten them. Oh, if you went down a hill, dude, you would die. Why are these so loose? We'll have to mess with that in a second. We gotta tighten it. We gotta tighten them. I'm thinking like 3. That's 1 whole turn. I'm gonna turn it in half. We gotta get this off too. You're gonna fold this damn thing. Oh, it still needs more. It still needs more. Where did we put the tool? Kingpin's pretty high for let's see. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh no. He murdered the tape. Okay. Oh, come on. I can't do it. How high can I even ollie right now? We're still breaking this board in. So I think we got to tighten these, or snap it. It's brand new. It's not even broken in yet. $775, yeah. I bet this is a 775. This is actually the cheapest skateboard I've ever owned. Come on, back it up. All right, we're gonna put this thing up. There, it's up. All right. I've only ever landed like 3 kickflips in my life, and I haven't skateboarded since I sold my house. So the last time you guys saw me skateboard was the last time I skateboarded. So that was probably the start of the channel. Yeah, that's my skateboard. But that's the cheapest skateboard I've ever had. I've had that same deck, but I've never had that setup. So usually I run indies for my trucks. I do Spitfire wheels, and I'll do bones, or no, bone Swiss, because bones are way expensive. I'll do bone Swiss for the bearings. And then pecker heads for the risers. And then Thessup grip tape. But that's all Element. That whole board was less than $70. Plan B used to be close by, so I get those decks. Nice, nice. Yeah, the disassembly of the fun box. That's pretty cool, LFO. No, that I'm usually spending about 170 on a build to 200. That whole deck was $70, and I hadn't skated in 3 years anyway. So my daughter was like, "Can we go to the skate park?" And I was like, "I don't even have a skateboard," which is crazy, man. It's weird not having a skateboard, because once you have a skateboard, it's almost like another form of transportation. It's almost like being an electrician and not having a pair of Kleins. Or being an electrician, retiring, and then not having any Klein tools in the house. Yeah, made in China. Use my voice changer. It's not hooked up right now. Why? Get the new Bauer linesmen. They're the best. I need to buy all the Bauer tools and compare them for you guys. What if they're good? What if they're decent? What if they're just as good as Milwaukee? Is that what we're saying? They're just as good as Milwaukee? It's hard to beat Klein, dude. It really is. What skate shoes? I like DC, and I've skated Etnies a little bit, but I've pretty much always skated DC. I've never actually ever skated in Vans. I bought some Vans because they were comfortable, but I wouldn't try to skate in these. Yeah, you can see where I've already just from that little skate session, which was not anything at all. They're already like, these aren't made for skating. This is just like a poser shoe. Just as good as Milwaukee's. Have you tried them, Josh? Is that something I need to try? Or do we already know it's terrible? You know, the best $100 that you can spend on tools might be that Flex vacuum. That's seriously a good $100 spent. Get Hercules. Oh, I'm not getting power tools. Right now, the tool world, thanks to Tools of Souls, is saturated with a bunch of people just driving screws into wood with no context. So I'm not going to go buy another brand unless it has to do with the channel. You need to help your wife think what your wife might comment about, then fix it. Oh, to do something around the house? I got plenty of things to do around the house. Yeah, I want to try the Doyles. I do want to try the Doyles. I will say that. They might be good. Oh, someone asked me earlier about Cobalt. This is the only Cobalt tool I own. There you go. I do have a Cobalt. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, we need to do something about this corner here. This corner. It's getting out of hand. This light's not even aimed anywhere. That's all the pages to my code book. What's up, man? So it gives these guys a chance to talk with each other too. That's why we were gaming. Yeah, the 2026 NEC. Yeah. How does your work truck look like? Actually, my work truck is pretty crazy right now. I'm an electrical inspector, so right now I've got about 6 or 7 screwdrivers on the floorboard. I have a whole bunch of paperwork like torque sheets, specs, chunks of plans, bunch of tissues on the floorboard. I know I've got some smoothie cups from Tropical Island Smoothie on the floorboard. And there's probably about 11 flashlights in that car. Your work truck isn't a truck at all. It's Tesla. Beer cans. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I'm so torn between this belt. This belt is a boulder bag. And it's made in the USA. Boulder bags are made in the USA. And, man, you've got some really good storage for material right here. It's like so open. And then you got 2 slots on this side. And then you have this whole satchel thing with your bits in here. And then on this side, you've got like the craziest amount of storage. Like the layout on this is probably better than anything you're ever going to find. Because you can put 2 pairs of pliers here. That's the diagonals and the Kleins. You can pull each other out without affecting the other one. And put it back in. Like it's pretty special what they've done here. Same thing on the other side. And then you got a smaller pouch there for a whole nother hand tool. Now what's really cool here is that these are different depths. So that goes all the way down. Like this pen will, does it? No. These 2 are shallow. So these 2 are shallow, right? And then you go on this side. Give me back my Sharpie. Asshole. That's what I get for looking into the camera and not. This side here is deep though. So we could lose that whole pen in there. So that one's deep. That one's deep. That one's deep. These 2 are shallow. And then you got the iconic electrician rig in the front, where you have your 3 tools in the front, like what Klein used to do back in the day. And then a lot of people put their tape here. But it's a great layout. And that's the Ultimate Electrician from Boulderback. It's a $200 rig, but it's good. A little bit on the thin side, to be honest. Probably last you 3 to 4 years, and you had to buy another one. I feel like the Gatorback is a 10-year bag, easy. What happened? Trolls are weird. What did he say? Oh, okay. All right, what else we got? See, I forgot I even had these over here. I just bought 2 more. This is the best system anyway, so. Not even mad. This is that Reuben that I can't show you guys yet. I gotta keep this box. Don't ever buy a Nest thermostat, ever. Do not ever buy a Nest thermostat. This shit has a mind of its own. You have to have an eco mode on it. It'll just turn it on for you. It's like, oh, we see you didn't have an eco mode. Let me turn that on for you. Bullshit. Klein needs to fix this. I've never not owned one of these, and I've had about 4 or 5 of them. They all break right here. All of them. Electrician cleaning up after himself. He wiped back to front. Oh, I've got 3. I've got 3, and I just bought 2 more. Okay, so that was the goal to mount that, pick up the floor there, and figure out the camera thing, make a rail, whatever. Probably gonna call it a night. That way I can actually do something else tomorrow. It's getting pretty late. But yeah, that should be a lot better because now I can be over here and you guys can see what's going on. And there's plenty of space for my camera to sit. That's way better. Let's do it tonight through tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Yep, we're gonna go. Everything in that whole bag is trash as well, so except for those 2 lights. Yeah, we are pretty picked up now. The wiring. The wiring gives you anxiety. Yeah. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you guys later. Video will be up tomorrow. The trade's a game changer. Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys.